With the drivers currently lining up on the grid, it's almost time to get today's race event underway. We're here on the winding streets of Baku. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Yuki Tsunoda lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Verstappen, Russell, Leclerc, Sainz, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Bottas, Magnussen, Perez, Albon, Hülkenberg, Joe, Ricciardo, Gasly, Ocon, Stroll and Logan Sargent. And now it's time to head down to the track. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today, Anthony Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 0.3 seconds. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Yes! Good job, guys. Good one, good one.
The checkered flag is out. The crowd roar their approval for Yuki Tsunoda.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
And look at this, they're coming out now. RB have developed something of a reputation for forging exciting talent, and we can see that here. An incredible victory. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.